Yo, my people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are back live, man. We got a full panel, man. This panel is stacked, man. We can make a little, you know what I mean? Like a little teammate going on, man. Where's everyone's positions, man? I'm playing midfield. Anyone striker? Anyone playing?
I'm joining you in the pivot, bro.
Avengers assemble. Avengers assemble. Let's go.
I'll go full nine or second striker.
What, you're a midfielder, yeah?
Yeah, my little Busquets role, man. You know, I mean, no pace, but I can dictate play. You know, no one's there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Fremzy knows.
Like you'd hill it. Or
you know what? He's got good feet. He's got good feet,
man.
Don't judge.
Don't judge. I'm telling you, man. But yeah, man. Big up the man. Then big up to everyone here. Carefree Lewis. Big up to you. Big up Dave. Big up Premzy, Patrick D, Specs is smiling with his new shirt and that. And we got man like Monts in the building, man. Good to yeah, man. How's things, man? Been chilling today, like no football, relaxing, innit?
No, man, boy, not really, man. When you got 4 kids, brother, out here, you get me, and bear them on a stress. You feel me? Ain't no relaxing out here, bro.
Most important question: one baby mother. Oh, is it? What's going on? That's the most important question.
Man, I stress daily, bro. Man, I stress daily, fam. You feel me?
Come on, man. Now, big up, man. Big up everyone here, man. Make sure you like the video. Big up Rants for the raid as well. Big up to you, man. But yeah, man, there's a lot to talk about, you know. Calafiori, Ten Hag new deal, Max Wieffer. Apparently, Liverpool might be hijacking it. I don't know if it's true or not. Max Kilman. You got the story about Paqueta. Bro, I don't know what's going on with this Paqueta story. Apparently, it could be going on loan. You know what I mean? Elise says left, you know what I mean, Crystal Palace. You know what I'm saying?
United, though. Not to join Man United or Chelsea.
Unlucky side.
Yeah, man, it is what it is. We move, man. But let's start on this Calafiori news, man, because, bro, I can't lie to you, man, yeah. Bro, there's a lot of hype about this guy. Don't get me wrong, yeah. He's had one good season. 50 minutes sounds a lot, man. And someone showed me his injury record. He's had 150 injuries. Is that correct? Like, is that actually true? 150 injuries.
150.
I think it's meant to have been like missed 150 games or something.
Oh, 150 games. Sorry. Yeah. 150 games. Bro, that's wild, though, stuff. 150 games. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's mad. Missed. And he's only, what, 22? Like, my thing is Premsy, like, do you not need him? You got Saliba, Gabriel, you got Zinchenko. You get me? Like, that guy's gonna get sold anyway. You got Kivior, you've got Timber,
Tomiyasu as well.
Tomiyasu, Ben White. You know, I'm just adding everything together. Like,
but I
it's
think
a lot of.
because he's a left-sided defender and he could play left back or left-sided centre back. I think that's kind of play Arteta wants to go for, innit? Obviously, Kieran Tierney's definitely going to probably be going. Kivior potentially could be going on loan, or you don't know. I don't think he's going to be good enough to fit into to push us for a title. So obviously we just got to trust it. I don't really know this guy, to be honest with you. Yeah, I've seen clips like everybody else, seen him a little bit here and there in the Euros, but we don't know. And Arteta must know something about this guy. Arsenal must have been scouting this guy, and we're gonna have to wait and see. And if they want to put down 50 M's for him, they must know something that we don't. And I doubt all of us sit there and watch Italian football and could probably say, yeah, this guy's the bee's knees. But maybe it could be one of them where I know it might be a sad situation, but give it a couple of years, Saliba's probably on his way to Real Madrid or somewhere like that. So they might be trying to forward think and think, right, okay, we could bring somebody in young, might be able to fit the mold. It might soften the blow if somebody like a Saliba does end up going, because as much as it'll pain all Arsenal fans and we want him to stay in, and I think he will stay for a few years, I think ultimately he's going to be world class, and people at Real Madrid will be knocking. And how are you not going to be able to not turn your head at that madness?
Yeah.
Look at last season, Premsy. You would know better than us, but Gabriel, he was flirting with a move away as well. So when you talk about forward planning, I think, you know, both Saliba, Gabriel, but for me, where does he really fit in? I don't know what happens with Timber. I really rate Timber. Of course, we couldn't see him last season due to his injury, but like, he's versatile. I understand that he can play both centre back and as a fullback, but where exactly do you reckon he would fit in? Because I don't know.
I have a feeling
centre back more. Like, I don't. It's a bit weird.
I think he'll come in as the left back, and the reason I think that will be the case, I think, see what Man City done when they brought in Nathan Ake and played him there, and he was kind of the guy that was filling in as a free, and then somebody like Stones or Walker would drop into midfield. I think that's the kind of system Arteta is going to play with, Ben White dropping more into the midfield and helping out Saka. But with the Timber and Tomiyasu now, it gives us a little bit more leeway where we can then change both sides if we need to. Or if Tomiyasu needs to go on the left, he can do that. If Timber needs to go on the right, he can do that. Timber can also play centre back. Tomiyasu can also play
centre mid as well. Maybe the party role. Maybe they've got this kind of feeling that maybe Timber might be used in midfield. And
to be fair, we've been linked. We've been linked to a few midfielders as well, haven't we? So
yeah,
it's going to be there for the centre back, not centre back, left back position. Really, I think he's going to come in and he's just going to replace Kivior. I think that's what it's going to be. I don't think you're going to spend 50 M's on a player that you're unsure about or just potential. They must have done some deep scouting for this kid.
Facts. Big up Abu Dachi. Big up says, before Arteta signs his study, they need to check his gambling history. Better yet, give him a 3-5 and see what he does with it. Nah, that's crazy, man. Now, we can't take every Italian to be a gambler, man. Do you know what I mean? Listen, Tonali is the only one. Him and what was his name? Fazzioli or something like that? Something like that. But yeah.
Yeah, snicked on him, innit? Or something like that.
Yeah. Lewis, man, you're not really pissed off at this one. Is it one of them like, yeah, is what it is, man? We move. You know what I mean? Like, I think the hype is a bit too much. Like, man are too zesty out there. I can't lie. These Arsenal fan accounts, yeah. Man are posting pictures of him every minute, bro. Like, you man need to relax, you know, man. Like, you man fancy?
I think it's football fans in general. Like, everyone loves a little flavour of the month, but Calafiori is a good defender. It's just for us. Yeah. Like, he's more left centre back than left back, and we need a left back. I can't really be bothered with getting another player and putting him out of position. It's the same thing I got annoyed at Poch for 90% of last season. It's opportunistic. Like, we're interested in the player. He would improve the squad, but we already have 2 left centre backs. We already got Badiashile. We already have Levi Colwill. You're going to have to ask questions about one of them too if you bring him in. We have a valuation. We're not trying to go further up than that. I think that's all it is for us. And Arsenal can offer more money. They'll offer more wages because we're still trying to do up our wage structure right now. Obviously, Arsenal are closer to competing for the league title. They're in the Champions League, so they're going to look more attractive as well. Is what it is. I'm not really too annoyed about it.
You lot are just going to offer players, right? That's what you guys do, yeah?
Yes, we're trying to see if they want Cassidy. We've been trying to wheel him out to half of Italy.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's just you
Not
man's
really
thing. Like, no money will have players. You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
Nah, Chelsea are never broke, man. Chelsea got money in the
Yeah, we
behind.
just make you think we're broke.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But you know what it is, though, man? When you look at centre backs now, I mean, big up to Dave, man. But, you know, Max Kilman's going for 40 million. Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, like, the centre back options are mad. Like, I'm starting to look at Delit. You know what I mean? At 34 million, not a bad buy. You know what I mean? If man like Max Kilman's going for 40 million, bro, I mean, for the season he had, Dave, yeah, I think you've got more than enough money. He didn't really have a great season, did he? Let's be honest, because I know his standards are quite high, Dave, innit?
Yeah, mate, I think about 90% of the Wolves fan base cannot believe how much money we've got for this deal. Look, I think if you put it like he's a left-footed centre-back, English, Premier League experience, the value doesn't sound too bad, but I think for the quality of performances, he can't get in the England team as it is now, like, you know what I mean? So, and I think Gary O'Neill potentially wants to switch to a back four, and I think I've got huge reservations about him playing in a back four next season as well. So massive for us with the whole PSR stuff. Obviously, Lopetegui really likes him, but I think this is a very good deal for Wolves. I think it definitely favours Wolves more than it does West Ham. And his old club as well, Maidenhead, get about 4 or 5 million quid off it. A non-league team, that amount of money. So it's a mad amount of money.
Play to them, man. That's good for Maidenhead, man.
Yeah,
they'll definitely do well.
A good deal for Wolves, though. I'm interested to see what we do with the money and if we go for another centre half as well.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you, Dave. Who you linked with in terms of centre backs coming in? Is there anyone?
There's no one too high profile. So we've got a guy called Mosquera who was out on loan at Villarreal last year, who's coming back. He's never really had a chance in the first team, so they're thinking maybe he'll have a chance. But outside of that, we've got Dawson, who's obviously getting a little bit older now. Totti, who's I think we've got enough centre backs to get by if we want to sit as a mid-table team. But ultimately, if we want to take the next step up, we've got to buy good talent. And the only guy, sorry about the dogs, the only guys that we're dealing with at the moment is a young lad at final. Yeah, so a young lad at final, Thomas Beelan, he's linked with. So other than that, no one much at the moment. Sorry about that.
But you got that.
Kefi's violating, by the way. Did you hear what he said about the dogs barking?
Wow.
Everyone's on the
radar. But you know what, though, man? You got some good players coming in, though. Lima, I mean, Chelsea can hold that. And this guy that they brought in.
We're taking their under 18s right back. Don't worry.
Nah, mate, he's rejected you today. He signed a new deal at Wolves.
Wait, him as well?
Yeah, mate. Chelsea at the moment,
making moves.
Lewis, did you see the announcement video? Did you see the announcement video for Lima?
Yeah, they had Cunha fucking this in the background at the bridge.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy, man. But now you got that kid though from is he Norwegian or is he Danish?
Yeah, Norwegian, yeah.
Is he good? I've never heard him play, you know.
Yeah, so he was at Celta Vigo. He's 6'3". He got 13 goals last season, I think. 6'4", sorry, 13 goals last season in La Liga. He looks pretty good, to be fair. I mean, striker, yeah, proper number 9, which we've lacked for ages, really. So we can give a chance.
Wait, are you talking about the tall striker that you've had at the football club? Sorry,
no, that was another one.
That's Kalajdzic. So he's still
he
here.
Got bad injury.
He's still there.
Still
you're not stacking up like 6'4" strikers. It's something different, I guess.
He's still injured. He went out on loan to Germany and done his other ACL, so he's still injured. So I think as soon as he gets fit again, Wolves will just flog him. We'll make a massive loss on him, to be fair. But we signed 3 new players already this summer. So we started off really strong, which is for Wolves unheard of. Really, we're always panicking towards the end of the window.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. And obviously, we always want to hear about any potential little players and that. You know, the ones there. Nouri, I think there's some going on there with Liverpool. You've got Neto and you got Cunha. I don't think João Gomez will leave. You know what I mean? I think he'll stay. But them 3 in particular, Nouri, Cunha, and Neto. Do you feel like they're gonna leave all of it? I think is it.
I think Cunha will stay. Neto and Nouri, I'm not sure on, because Nouri, there's just a lot of whispers going around. I think Liverpool at the moment, it's said they're favourites, but I think City and Chelsea, I think, were linked as well. I'd be worried if he goes to City, because I know maybe this is just me being a bit of a cliche, but I genuinely think you wouldn't see the best of Nouri under Pep, as mad as it sounds. I think he'd restrict him. He's a player that likes to express himself a lot. I mean, we've seen it with Grealish, haven't we, really, where he's very almost one-dimensional now compared to the player that we saw at Villa. I think he'd do well at Liverpool or Chelsea, to be honest. I ain't Rory, but again, he's going to cost you sort of 40 to 50 million pounds.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
Don't. Well,
I mean, it's a bit. No disrespect to Wolves. I think it's a step up from Wolves, obviously. Anyway, you know, it's a chance to get into European football in the future if that happens. Neto's the one. I think Neto's the obvious one. I saw Spurs were linked with him again this week. It's just that injury proneness at the minute. So that's the main concern. But such an unbelievable footballer. But I'd be interested with Kilman going. The main thing for Wolves was, right, we're going to have to sell someone this summer, big money, and that will allow us to buy the players that we need. But now Kilman's gone. I don't know if that gives us a bit more flexibility to maybe hold on to those sort of players. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know who wants. I think for me, Tottenham needs to be looking at Pedro Neto for me as well, man. They need a right winger. I mean, I don't know. Liverpool, they're all right, to be fair, with Salah on that side. Do you know what I mean? I think I would love Neto, but is he priority for United? I don't think so. Do you know what I mean? Maybe Palace need a right winger now that Elise's left. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, we do need a right winger, but I don't think Pedro Neto is going to be coming here, man. We'll get rejected like you lot this side. We don't want to feel that. There's no point of trying.
Man asked him about his club, you know, and he just went into defense mode, you know. Wow, that's crazy.
No, we do need a right winger, but I'm being real, innit? Like, Pedro Neto's not coming to Palace, is he? We're linked to a few other players already, man. I've got no worries with our recruitment team. We're ready. I mean, we've kind of shown that we can find gems. So we'll find something.
Your recruitment and your manager. Your manager's serious, man. The way you were playing.
I mean, we signed players. That's the funny thing. We've signed players. We signed Daichi Kamada. He was at Frankfurt.
Yeah.
He's played against against Arsenal, I think, against Tottenham, and he's scored against all these teams already in Europa League.
Is Noosa coming? If you buy Noosa, that's a talent and a half.
Noosa, there's a potential.
Okay, I didn't know about that. That's
Sule as well from Juventus, but his price is a bit high. So
Who's
we
that?
don't know if we want to go for Matthias Sule.
I've never heard of it, to be honest with you.
He's Argentinian. Yeah, he's actually got a lot of potential. But we're linked to a few players. But then again, like we'll sign one of them. Kamada is the one we're excited about him. He's already been announced. Daichi Kamada. He's 27. He's coming on a free deal. His contract ran out, and he's played under Glasner before. He's in the Bundesliga. He's got some very good numbers. So we've got him. We've got centre half. Slowly building. We don't need that many players. We just need to find a replacement for Elise, which apparently we want to sign 2 players. So let's just see who we do sign. We've still got a bit of time.
You already bought that Munoz cut as well. He's good as well.
Munoz. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, we signed. That's the thing. We signed him in January. And that's why, like, I'm not as worried because our recruitment so far has been 10 out of 10, like in terms of finding players. Adam Walton is another player that we signed in January that we can flip for very good money. So when it comes to finding these players, I'm not as worried. So yeah, I mean, Munoz, he won't be going. We won't sell him unless it's for a very, very high price. He's what we need.
But D, are you believing in rumors about this whole Eze Spurs thing going on? What do you think? When we last spoke on this panel, you was like, none of them are leaving it. Elise ain't going nowhere, and Eze ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
How you feeling about that rumor?
Elise, I did say he's not going to Chelsea or United. I was confident. But then afterwards, when Bayern Munich just came out last minute, then that's a different ballgame. When it's Champions League club, that's what he wanted, Champions League club. But then the clubs that we were linked with for majority of the time this summer was Chelsea and United. There weren't any other clubs. And then Bayern Munich came last minute, which was a shock. But Eze, I'm 60-40. I still think he stays, but there's also a chance that he leaves as well. But now that Elise is gone, let's see what Palace do. Apparently, according to the Palace side of things, he's happy, but same so is Elise. So I don't know if he'll go Tottenham. I don't know if he'll make that step. It might be another club, but not Tottenham. Sorry, Patrick, but I don't know.
He's coming Spurs, man.
I don't know.
Spurs now, man. Look at him getting excited now, man.
Rubbing hands.
No one, mate.
Why are you so confident, Patrick?
Like, if it was any other club that will be a nice step up, then it'll be good. But Tottenham.
Yeah, Tottenham's a big step up from Crystal Palace. Let's have it right. So with all due respect,
I'm not necessarily for Eze's level. If Eze wants to leave, he can join a bigger club than Tottenham in terms of chance of winning stuff.
I mean, we are monitoring him as well. He is a name on the list.
Bro, are you kidding me?
You want everyone carefree, man. You want everyone.
Bro, are you serious?
Bro, we've
Come
got eyes everywhere.
Come on, man.
I said Eze to Chelsea. Bro, where are you going to play him? You got to do
Where that come from?
You can play him on the left, or you can compete in the middle. Conference League Eze will be there.
Bro, I said, are you actually linked with him? Are you actually linked with him? Or are you
yeah, we've been monitoring for like the last month or so. It's just not been anything more than monitoring.
How many plays do you not want, man? Like, geez, allow it, bro. You might need to just chill. How many plays do you man want, bro?
We're not coming back for Isak. It's all good.
I hope not. Good money talks, you get me?
This good at least funny. I got a super chat here from Abudachi. Big up, says Chelsea building a whole juvenile something on the bridge. Yo, Lewis fancy opening a YMCA for bums like Mudrick.
Hey, don't be jealous because we're winning the league in 2029. We don't need that. We don't need that.
2029, you know. That's crazy, man. Now, I think Chelsea got enough now, man. For me, they need to go and buy a striker. Like, let's be honest, that guy that he bought in, what's his name? Gooey and that? What's his name?
Mark Hugh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Conference League minutes. That brother's going to get 30 GA in the Conference League. We'll be there.
Well, what's striker, though? Now, I'm looking at strikers now. You've got Osimhen. You've got, for me, we're getting Zirkzee. So,
Duran.
Who are you actually looking at, though? Who are you looking at?
Duran.
Who?
No, Duran's done.
Duran.
Done now.
Oh, Duran, yeah, bro.
Duran.
No, Duran's over.
Just because it's quiet doesn't mean it's over. They got the 6'3" Spanish.
No, we did our PSR thing with Villa. We took Bellingham from them or whatever his name is.
There's the other guy. You know the guy that his parent club is Atletico Madrid. He scored like 8 goals in the club.
On Rodion, yeah, he's staying at Atletico. They want to keep him and he wants to stay.
Okay, but he's still on your list though, right? Because that's the level, right? Still on the list, right?
Yeah, but like he's gone now. We've got Marquis. That's going to be the one we've gone with. Now it's a Marquis striker, and I think we're waiting for Oshiman's price tag to go down. It's already gone down to.
You can offer players though, right? You can offer players. What? You just offer players.
No, there will be a player involved too. It's just Lukaku doesn't really raise enough of the money. Okay. They're only looking at him for about 20 million. We're trying to get that up to 40 million. So I think it's more of a waiting game on Oshiman, if anything. And if not, I don't think we go for another striker. But I think it's Oshiman that we're waiting for.
There's not
that many good strikers out there. Like
Chelsea could get whoever they want to still be shit. Trust me, it's dead. It's gone for them.
Yeah, you hope so. We're winning a trophy next season. I hope you lot are.
Gone for you. Gone for you, man.
Show me that again. Show me that again.
Gone for you, man.
Wow. I'm going to be listing it Chelsea at the end of the season. Up the Chelsea.
Oh, how did you even get that done? Like, who did it for you?
It's just on the UEFA website. Cheeky tenner. All good.
Funkypigeon.com. That was.
Oh man, imagine you get a Europa League mug, man. Never.
No, Conference League is a UCL mug. The UCL mug.
Wow, but the process, isn't it? The process, man, isn't it? You got to get there. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Oh, we will. We had better. We had fucking better.
Yeah, listen.
I think Oshiman's going to be the one that we're waiting for. Like, that's just going to keep going up. Well, I say that. Now Belgium's out of the Euros. Maybe it accelerates a little bit more. But Lukaku's somehow going to be involved in the deal because he's meant to be the Oshiman replacement. And you know how much Conte loves him off. He's already talking about trying to bring him in this season. They have to get rid of Oshiman to do that. No one else can afford Oshiman right now. So we're hoping to wait them out. That's the way things are looking.
Damn, that's mad, you know, man. Yo, like, listen, I don't know, man. I think Chelsea, it's one of them, man. I think they got a talented squad, man. But whether Mascara can piece it together and that and get it all kind of, you know what I mean, like together. That's the issue, man. Like, whether you like it, man, they're like Chelsea have got a look at this guy, man. Chelsea have got a good squad, man. You know what I mean? It's just about gelling it together, getting everyone together, and making sure everyone's happy as well, man. You got to get a happy camp. And if you haven't got a happy camp, then he could be gone, man. He could be gone soon because he won't have the kind of trust and the kind of the confidence of them players because he's nobody to them. He's a guy that's just come from the Championship. Who is he to them? He's
known by Palmer and Lavia. That's about it.
Yeah, and Dewsbury, bro. And Dewsbury Hall. Don't you know him well, man? Tolson and you get me, Dewsbury Hall. That's his guy.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, like it's all going to be dependent on the first few games. So like, I'm not speaking too much on that until I see the football that's in front of me. Could be positive, could be negative, could be whatever. We'll see.
It's gonna be the same old shit, bro. Same old shit. You're gonna come moaning, say Maresca out. It's gonna be the same old team, bro. It's gonna be the same.
What makes you say that? We could have a really
because, bro, what I'm saying is obviously I don't know, you don't know, and obviously what can happen in it. It's a risk in it. We don't know when we ain't seen it. Bro, because the Poch thing, I find it wild that you let him go, but also I say it could be mutual because apparently it was confirmed again that you don't get no say. I think Maresca's coming in as a yes man, literally as the coach. That's the coach, innit? But what I'm saying is, me personally, I can't see anything changing. If Poch can't do it, why can't this guy do it? What's gonna change, bro?
Because Poch is shit.
And Maresca is what?
By the way, Lewis, if Chelsea is such if Chelsea is such an unknown commodity, why do I keep hearing you guys are like 3 good players away from like challenging for the title? Like,
Who's saying
if you're such an unknown commodity, why is like that consensus that you're 3 players away from challenging?
Who's got that consensus?
I needed to say that.
I'm not saying you said that. I'm not saying you said that.
Why are you asking me about contending for titles then? Ask
I just
someone
want to know your opinion. Hey, dude, I want to know your opinion.
Top 4 and a trophy. I want top 4. I want the conference league. That's been my targets for the season. I've said that all summer.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Guys, it's nearly 1.4K in the building, man. Make sure you like hit the like button, man. I don't know how many likes we're on right now, but yeah, man, get these likes up, people, man. Yo, listen, this deal here, yeah, came out of the blue, yeah, and I don't know if Liverpool are trying to hijack this deal, yeah, but it's for Max Wieffer, I think he's called. Brighton have agreed a deal to sign Max Wieffer from Feyenoord. Final fee to be 30 million plus add-ons. Agreement on personal terms being now completed. Talks moving final stages. Negotiation on players' side continue. I mean, Mons, I don't know if you know much about this guy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna come in and say I've watched this guy play. I've not really watched the Dutch league. I'm being honest with you. Is he German? Yeah, this guy.
German?
Is he German? Max Wieffer.
Isn't he Dutch?
Dutch.
Was he Dutch?
Right?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, but you know, I don't know if you know anything about this guy. Chat to me.
Yeah, well, obviously, former player of our actual coach. Now he's like a dictator. He dictates play, sits at the base of the midfield. He's a good number 6, isn't it? Like he's more the Rodri profile than like a proper destroyer. But I think he would have been a good choice for Liverpool. I think Brighton is definitely a good signing. That's a good signing for Brighton if they're gonna go get him, because it's like he's a ball playing DM, proper like phase 1 DM who's good on the half turn, checks his mirrors. He knows what to do on the ball. I mean, do we have that player at Liverpool? No. Do we need that player at Liverpool? Most likely. But the thing is, with coaches and like their former players, I remember when Jurgen Klopp walked in, we were linked with a few former players that were at Dortmund. Do you know what I'm saying? Especially the Goetze. I remember the Goetze rumors. Was linked with Royce a few times, a few of the guys over there. So, but it never really, none of those moves ever materialized. So, just because a player does play for the former team, it doesn't really, for me, doesn't really mean we're gonna go and get him and it's gonna be a shoe. And obviously, we was also linked with Gertruda, you know, the
right
wing back. Yeah, as well. So we don't really know what's gonna happen with him either. I think Liverpool are being quite shrewd at their business as Michael Edwards likes to do. But I feel like I'd like us to be more forward thinking in the window. But again, it is still early, innit? Like obviously everything's speculation. But we'll
it is a bit slow though. I can't lie. Liverpool's a bit slow.
It is a bit. So obviously, I think the loudest one was probably the Gordon stuff was probably the loudest one. The Gordon stuff. How obviously he come. Obviously we said, "Yo, Gordon, fire pick quick. Let me chat to you. See where your head's at, innit?" Like obviously we turned his head in that, but Specs in that doing the whole, you know, don't want to let him leave in that. Don't want to let him. You know what I'm saying? See the finer side of life in the Champions League and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Which is, and it's fine. Look, Specs is smiling because you know what I'm saying. But we'll be back for Gordon. We'll bring him home. You know what I'm saying? Fine. We'll bring him home.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. That Gordon one is getting me nervous, bro. I'm never gonna sit and act like. No, don't smile, please. Making it worse. You'll
end up having to make money for PSR.
It's a nervous.
Do you still need to make money for PSR?
Yes. No, not necessarily, because obviously we got
someone else. So
Anderson, Minty, Minty, that was that final. He's gone, and obviously Ashworth's now going to Saeed's team for around 12 mil or so, I reckon. So in total, it's about 6 mil on it. So I think we're cool. But the fact that Gordon's head has been like, you get me, you got Edwards tweeting and that, all kind of mind games going on. And I start to see pictures of Gordon actually in Liverpool scarves and that. I didn't even know he supported Liverpool, bruv. Like, that's his team. So it's a bit nervy, you get what I'm saying? And obviously, I don't know, bruv. We see what happens in it. See if Paul Mitchell can give him a little chat and promise him we've got big things going on. You get me? I know, Say, you don't want to talk about that one day. You get me? But we keep it moving, bro. You get me?
We'll talk about that one, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but just don't let me sign Gordon. Don't let happen.
Bro,
do not let that.
You don't want Eze?
I think you'll cook that still.
You linked with Eze again? Would you not want Eze?
Oh yeah, no, but obviously, well, that was mentioned. Wasn't that mentioned by Fab like 3 weeks ago? Like, it was like internal talks, but nothing materialized. So I don't know what's gonna happen there. Because remember, it looks like we're gonna be playing the 4-2-3-1 rather than the 4-3-3 that we've always played. So Eze would be, not gonna lie, it would make sense, innit? The Eze thing would make sense, but obviously, D, I know you'd know more about where Eze is gonna go. Patrick's my confident that Eze is going Tottenham. Apparently,
things are black and white. They've been twerking for Eze behind the scenes, like they've been family games and all of that. His family's gone to here.
Also, De Ligt rejected Liverpool. Do you mind hearing about that news as well? Do you know what I mean?
I didn't really hear about that. From what source,
bro? From Christian Folk.
Credible
Christian Folk said rejected Liverpool and PSG.
There you go, man.
So he's
like I'm about rejected you. Bear man rejected you, man. What's going on, man? Rejected.
Didn't Gakpo reject you?
Gakpo, to be fair, he's not been. Really
to be fair, that one there.
I mean, like you man, you know what it is though. You man always.
And Nunes and Xerxes. Xerxes buyout clause is nice and cheap, and you still haven't got that over the line.
We'll get that done. We'll get that done.
We'll get it done.
Why are you looking?
Get it done.
Where you want him? You want him?
Huh?
It's not
fake.
I'd love
to have Xerxes. I've already said you man cannot sign this man. It can't happen. He's a bad boy because Rasmus is crap. Rasmus is bin juice. Compared to Xerxes is cold. Like cold. He will make Rashford.
Yo, listen. What I read this morning came from Christian Folk. So if you don't have the source, put it out there and I'll debunk it. But my thing is though, I'm just saying like Liverpool's looking a bit mad right now. Nothing's really happening. Nothing's really kind of, you know what I mean? You haven't even got like credible.
What about United? You want to flip on Liverpool? What about United? I mean,
United's, bro, we got our target set.
That's been going on for the last 4 to 5
bro,
months.
Dan Ashworth.
What are you lot doing?
We got my man, Dan Ashworth. Finally,
he's not a player. Where's he playing? Where's he playing? Where's Dan Ashworth playing?
I'm saying we got Dan Ashworth as a director of football. You know what I mean? Forget the playing. We're gonna get De Ligt. We're gonna get Xerxes. We're gonna get Ugarte. We're probably gonna go and get a left back as well. That's not a bad window, man. You know what I'm trying to say?
All right, you lot, clip that. You lot right there. Clip that. Clip that. Yeah. So I need all these things. I need all of those things to happen. I need all of those things to happen.
We're gonna go and get him. Like that's meant to be a plan. That's not down to me. That's like the owners to deliver. I'm just letting you know.
Oh no, Saeed.
That's not how YouTube works. You don't have. We have targets. Something that you don't have.
Saeed, you know what I mean? You've been doing YouTube a lot longer than me.
You best be worried about. You best be worried about Trent not being there. You best be worried about Trent not being there, man.
No, Saeed,
that's what you lot need to worry about,
brother.
You know what I mean, man? Like,
just because I told the people to clip you.
You better watch about your manager shopping in that Eredivisie.
See that one? Yes, I got him.
Once he shops in that Eredivisie, you man are game over. You know what I'm saying? Because that league there is a fraud league. You know what I'm saying?
But Saeed, it looks like your guy, what's his name? Ineos, Jim Ratcliffe, whatever his name is. It looks like he's more concentrating on making 250, the average man and woman, redundant, bro. 250 people redundant. What's going on there, bro?
Things have to be.
What for them wicked man? You get me, bro? People trying to earn a little. You get me? 250 people, bro.
Shout out to the people. Shout out to the people. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to their jobs. You know, it is what it is, man. Things have to be done. If your club was ruthless like that, you wouldn't be in trouble with PSR.
Bro, but it don't really add up to what I'm hearing, bro. Because Jimmy's saying he's doing that because obviously he's saying it doesn't reflect on that how well you've not been doing. So he's got a cut, and he's saying he's going to use some of that money to invest on the field or in the, get me. But even if you add it up, the maths of it, what I've been doing my research on, it doesn't really make sense. But I don't know, man. Each to their own, innit? He's a businessman. He's ruthless, innit? That's what he's on, innit?
I think you got to do it, man. I think ultimately, I think we've got like 1,000 staff or something like that. Like, bro, 1,100 and something staff. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot. I'm not gonna lie, that is a lot still. That's a lot of stuff, bro. Just to be lingering around and that, and just not really doing anything. You can't be doing that, bro.
We don't know. The thing is, let's be real. We don't know who's like which staff, how many staff United need, etc. They know better, but still, it's I don't know. Let's see in at 215.
Yeah, it's a mad thing. I can't lie. No, but it's not nice. People losing their jobs. I agree with that. But at the same time, like shit needs to get done in it. You feel me? And for me, United have not been getting shit done for so many years, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? And we got Dan Ashworth, like after so long, and it's happened now. We got the staff in.
I hope United get karma for letting people go. Yo, I'm telling you, ruining.
What do you mean
people.
karma, man? This happens. Why are we going like this? That's karma, you know, bro.
Sacking man just to make peas for man like Ashworth and them, man. They get me. I hope Ashworth jump ship in 12 months. You get me?
Times are hard.
If you didn't be so stubborn, we didn't have to get to this situation. But you lot just bought Paul Mitchell. You know what, Paul Mitchell, man. So that's your upgrade.
That's probably what they were waiting for.
Big upgrade. Big upgrade.
Yeah.
Big upgrade. Stealth mode. I didn't even know. No one knew about it. It just came out of nowhere.
Make sure you keep him nice and warm. We'll get him next year.
Bro. Say no more, bro.
Bro. But if we got my man, Vivian guy, bro, I mean, listen, chat to me, yeah. Obviously, try and be as objective as you can, yeah. But was he cooking at Chelsea, this guy, Vivian guy? Was he doing bits?
I mean, he weren't really here long enough to do anything. Like, he was here for a couple of months. I know he was part of the Madueke transfer, and I think potentially, what's his name, and Nkunku. There was an interest in Delict, but the main reason why he left was because he wanted Nagelsmann in the door, and they went and brought Pochettino instead, and he didn't want Poch, which, I mean, hindsight 2020 and all of that. But yeah, like he did pretty well for us for the limited time he was here. Like, that's all I could really give you. He was only with us for like 6 months. 6 to about 12 months overall. I'm trying to remember what else he'd done, because I remember I sent a list of it over to Rants. What was it? So, yeah, it was key to the João Felix loan as well. Wants him signed permanently, but our geniuses Pochettino and Lampard didn't want to keep him. That was it. That's about it. That's all the stuff he did with Chelsea.
Yeah, man.
Oh, Badiashile as well. Fair enough.
Yeah, Badiashile. I think for me, it's one of them where he knows how the multi-club model works. He's got links. He's got networking, and we don't have that. You feel me? Like, we don't have them sort of links in it. So if he's got them links to other countries abroad, RB Leipzig, you're going to have to need this, bro. Like, everyone's got their thing right now. You feel me? Like, I feel like everyone's got their kind of like their bag right now. You know what I mean? And everyone's networking now, man. No, like people like Newcastle. Hey,
they're doing up Strasbourg in South America.
Yeah, man. Like before, you wouldn't see like these teams like out of nowhere. Like Brighton, don't get me wrong, they bought some good signs over the year, but man, are going for Max Wieffer, like who's a very, very highly rated player. You see what I mean? So
it's a scouting, like, man. It's a scouting. That's the thing now. Which like even when it comes to like Palace and other clubs around that level, you just have to find these gems. We have to find these gems, and we do. And you know, that's what's changed now. It's a bit more like global. Even us with, you know, we got França, which I think Chelsea linked, and Newcastle linked with him as well. First season, he didn't do much because he was injured, and you know, Roy didn't give him much game time. But that's what it comes down to, man. It comes down to good scouting now. Rather than spending big money on some of these players, just go find them. Go find these gems. And a lot of these clubs are Brighton, Palace. I don't know who else right now, top of my head. West Ham. I mean, West Ham, you know, smart move. How they can make money off him.
Bro, let's talk about this West Ham thing, because, bro, this Paqueta thing is wild, man. When I seen this yesterday, I was like, bro, wagwan with this, fam. Because basically, Flamengo approached to sign West Ham Lucas Paqueta on loan. Negotiations ongoing on club side. Players camp has been informed of Flamengo's desire to sign Paqueta, as Mama reported. Flamengo plan to insist a deal in the next days. Crazy, fam. Bro, crazy.
That
This is
sounds
mad.
weird.
Wait,
You know
look,
what this is?
Wait, go Mati.
Yeah, I know this comment is a comment essentially. When you get 5 stars on GTA and head for the ocean, bro.
That's
It is
sick.
mad. Nah, this is crazy, man. I swear down, bro. When I see, I was like, I actually like double check it. I was like, is this
It's not looking good.
Paqueta?
No, but guys, this is for a greater cause. He doesn't go to Man City now. Greater cause. I know
Yeah,
it's
but
mad.
bro,
It's crazy.
Man
It's
Man
crazy.
City don't have to get him. It's calm.
That's mad. That's
man is actually getting away from like, because in Brazil apparently, you can play your football. You know, apparently you don't get charged or nothing. Like, remember, so many men have gone to Brazil, even with madman, and I mean like our cases and that. You know what I mean? Like proper cases where they shouldn't be playing, and they've gone to Brazil and it's calm. Apparently,
They can just kick ball. They can just
kick ball. Yeah, kick ball. Like it's happened to so many
Yeah,
players,
yeah,
but they go there 6-7 months or how long ever it needs to be. They play their football and then they come back. But I don't know, like, would not the Premier League or the FA say, nah, when you come back, that's when the
not
charges start?
Yeah, they
And they
need
don't
to.
say
That's
that.
not really a loop. Maybe that's a loophole that needs to be looked at. That even if you go outside of the union, if you go outside, it's still like there's like a freeze. Maybe you know what I'm saying. There's a freeze on it.
Would
But
it not be a FIFA thing though? People are saying he's going to be banned for life, no? So would it make a difference?
ban for life is how many charges? Was his one as bad? Was his one as bad as Tonali?
No, it's worse. It's worse, bro.
Well, I remember
For the thing, actually, you get me. Like he's himself he's participating in him actual self of getting yellow cards. You get me? Putting the game in full in distribute. That's a complete different thing. But it's not just making a bet. You get me, bro? So
No, Tonali's thing was nuts. Let's not do that.
No, I'm not saying this thing ain't nuts here. I'm just saying you're saying it, which is worse. But obviously, if you're fully yourself in person, saying, "Yo, I'm gonna be the one to make this thing happen," you get me? I'm gonna dive or do dumb shit or make dumb tackles.
Betting's bet. They was both in the bookies, bro. Betting's betting, bro. Man, we're both in the bookies, bro.
Yeah, but
Bet 365 or bet Victor, man, we're betting, bro.
Bro, but Paqueta's thing allegedly sound like some syndicate thing. You get me? Like it's some big mafia thing. You get me? Who knows? Could be 100 man involved, 200 man involved. I don't know. You get me? Yeah, bro.
Crazy.
So that's some syndicate crime thing allegedly.
If that's the case, why would they send him back there then?
Bro, he's probably under manners. They're probably ruling, bro. You get me? Who knows, bro? Allegedly. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But those accusations are wild, though. They're very, very wild. Very wild. So you might as well run, innit?
Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah, big up Premsy, man. Big up to you, bro. Love, man, for coming on, bro. Always, man. Big up, man. You know what it is? Bro, it's a mad thing, man. I just think for me, it's bro, like, and also he thinks he's innocent as well. So he's kind of like, bro, bun this, man. I'm just gonna do my thing, innit? You feel me?
Nah, surely not saying, man. If he's innocent, he's not going to be escaping the country like that. Come on. Like, he's not going to be doing this. I think this is him basically saying, I'm guilty. I think this is it. Like, you don't make this move if you're innocent. If you're innocent, you're innocent. Like, they've clearly got something on him that he has to make this move. And I wonder how much West Ham get for him. Like, that is embarrassing from West Ham. They were talking about a player that's worth.
Bro, this is why you got to sell when you got to sell. Or maybe was it smart from Man City? Because Man City found out about it and then they were like, right, cool, backing off.
Yeah, initially,
Yeah, surely.
Bro, you got to be careful. You got to do due diligence, man. Now it's bro, it's gonna be, bro, you got to do your thing now, man. Like, signings now, you got to find out their background and that. You got to find out
That's a lot of research, man. That's a lot of research. You get me? Like, it's so mad. Like, I think Newcastle are linked with that. What's his name? That Theo, that AC Milan defender. And most of the Newcastle, what's his name? Oh, I can't pronounce it. THIW, a defender for AC Milan, centre back.
Oh, okay.
You get me? But everyone heavily linked. But a lot of people in the comments are like, boy, before we go the extra hurdle, do them due diligence. You get me? Especially from banning another player from Milan. But come on, I don't know, man. Not all talent players.
Medicals have turned into like flipping betting background checks as well now. Like it's not
Tio,
like
Malik Tio. Okay,
it's
okay.
crazy.
That's it. Yeah. Big up. Yeah. Malik Tio, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Fair enough,
it is
fair
what it
enough.
is, isn't it? You can't make a massive investment like that and spend like 50 million or 60 million pound on players, I guess, without checking their background.
But you know what? I don't think. Sorry, D. Sorry to cut you. I don't. How much research can you really do? What I think needs to happen is something in your contract. You get what I'm saying? Like Tonali's situation where like whether you got an addiction or not, couldn't care or not, bruv. To get caught for that, we ain't paying the rest of your wages. You get me? Because for this whole time, Newcastle's been paying for Tonali's big boy wages, you know, bruv. Man ain't playing no ball. You get what I'm saying?
Coming back.
Towards the end of August, isn't it? Towards the end of August.
August.
He's been out for time, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? So,
like, is he gonna be like? Well, that's gonna be weird, man. He hasn't played.
there you go.
Like,
there you go. Because they say August, but doesn't mean it's gonna be proper match fit.
He wasn't allowed to train though. You know, what's his name?
No, he was training. He was training. He was allowed to train.
Not allowed to. He wasn't allowed to train near the facilities apparently. I'm sure Tony wasn't allowed to train or something.
Oh, Tony, no, Tony, yeah, Tony,
like
Tony
September, he wasn't allowed to be around the facilities.
Yeah. Tony was allowed. Tonali could train. Yeah. I don't know.
If Liverpool wants to actually battle this, then you take away the sponsors, which is going to happen, I think, for the Premier League, anyways. Ain't it next season? At the end of next season, like 26, 27, or is it 25?
Yeah, soon they're going to try and change it up.
They're going to ban the gambling sponsors.
So, just put in the contract, innit, bro? Just put in the contract. No man wants their back to be, you get me, to get affected. You put it as clear as day. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is, you can get a fine for this, or you get me, you're not going to get your wages. Sometimes you got to hit him where it hurts, innit? Like, you can't always blame the sponsors.
This is a good comment here, you know. Like, I feel like there's a hypocrisy in football. Like, we want to promote gambling, and 5 and all of this bullshit, At the same time, so I get it. You can't really bet on football, but it's like you're promoting betting, bro. Like you're actively telling people to get involved with betting. You're not doing your due diligence as a Premier League to eradicate that. Because I've seen loads of people, man, get in trouble with all this betting, and then they say, "Oh,
I don't know, man.
Stop!" Like, come on, man. Like, bro.
But we're grown. But we're grown people, though, bro. I hear it. It's not nice. It's all human. If you have got a certain addiction or it's in your face, I get it. But, bro, either way, if a man's going to gamble, he's going to gamble. Whether there's sponsorships in your face or not, they're everywhere anyway, in football and out of football. Plus, we're grown people, bro. So I don't really buy all that, you get me? Like, what, are they babies, bro? They're big, rotted grown men, bro. You're going to see the sponsorships in the game and out the game, bro. So I don't really buy all that, bro. If you're going to gamble, you're going to gamble, innit?
It is getting banned, though. It is getting banned in the Premier League. It is coming.
I heard it's coming. I heard that.
Maybe not. Maybe in like 2 seasons' time, like you're not going to be allowed. That's why Wolves and Palace, we signed some crazy, dodgy, allegedly, anyways, betting sponsorship deals. And there's like,
bro, you know that guy called Rory Talk something, man? Did he say something mad and then had to? Like,
he had to apologize. Yeah. And someone else
no way.
But they put a lawsuit against him. But someone else put an article out just literally, I think today. And they're basically exposed them once again, bro. It's not even just a betting side of things. Apparent, bro. I can't even say some of the stuff, man. It's
of course. Yeah. Nah, it's mad, bro. I swear down, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, you just gotta do your own thing, man. It's like, I don't agree with all of this.
Wait, a man saying Rory got bagged because I seen his video, but is it bagged? You can't.
No. He got, bro. He said something mad, about.
I've seen the video. I know. I've seen it. Like, but I saw it when he put it out.
Oh yeah, he had to apologize. He had to apologize.
There's no way you got bagged.
Someone else had to apologize. Like, I think they put out like
because I remember watching that video and thinking this is mad conspiracy. Like it was.
Yeah, no. I get it. He thought he did something.
He
thought he did something in it. But you gotta be careful, man. I mean, like, I don't know why he's thinking that, bro. Man could just call out people, bro. You can't do that shit, man. Yeah, I mean, you can have a discussion about the overall, like, we don't like the way football's going, but you can't be actively going out and calling out these people, man.
No, Saeed, he done it based on the information that was out there.
Okay.
Like, he done it based on information that was out there. And the fact that they shut him down after a few days kind of says everything about the situation. Like,
of course.
If you know that you're legit, then you weren't. And Wolves, similar, literally, like, similar type
it's
of...
called Rory Talks Football.
We don't even know we don't even know who these people are. Like, I don't even know.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I keep telling people, man, you gotta be like,
it's just
I'm
money.
saying,
Like, money talks. Money talks.
Yeah.
It's big business, right? It's big business, bro. You know what's going on behind the scenes,
bro. Trust me, bro.
Proper
Like I said,
team, bro.
Someone snitched me to Getty Images, man. You know what I mean? So you gotta be careful. Like, there's people
Oh,
out
raw.
there. Yeah, bro. Like, yo, I know
CD, bro.
I know who the person is now, but you know what I'm saying? Like, people snitch you up on that and they go, yo, this guy's doing this shit and da-da-da. Then they come up to your email, bang. You know what I mean? And they tell you, listen, wagwan, this person's da-da-da.
How did you find out who it was?
So apparently,
yeah, I found out. I'll tell you off like behind the stage.
Yeah.
Wait, apparently, 26-27 season, that's when all like gambling sponsors are banned in front of the kit.
26-27. Why?
Yeah, but they can still do shirt sleeves though, isn't it? Because that's how a lot of clubs are getting around it. Right?
Yeah.
They can still do
shirt sleeves on the side. Yeah.
And training kits as well.
It's crazy.
That's why we have a 2-year deal with Net 88.
Yeah.
After
You can still do training deals because we signed a training deal with a betting company. So they're doing training kits. I'm not sure how long it is.
You're allowed to do it now, though, Patrick. You're allowed to do it now. But
yeah,
26-27 season, you're allowed to do it. Then afterwards, you can't. There's a ban. So
okay.
That's why Wolves and Palace signed that deal till 26-27 start. That
makes sense.
Yeah. Bro, it's gonna be peak, man, because obviously people want to get revenue in it. It's quick money in it.
Of course.
These gambling companies, bro, they're putting their things on the shirts, man. Like, it's the biggest promotion you're gonna ever get, bro. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like it's easy money for these football clubs, man. So I don't know how they're gonna raise their money. Maybe we're gonna get another situation of PSR again and stuff like that. So it's mad, bro. It's mad. Quickly on Tottenham, what are you saying there, Patrick, man? Exciting times, man. Archie Gray. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, bro.
I'm not gonna go crazy. He looks good. Obviously, he's a young prospect. He's only 18. Do you know what I mean? He's had one good season in the Championship, but he looks good. But for me, I need ready-mades. I need ready-made players coming in. I need your Ezes, your Tonys. You know, I need people that can come in and make a difference. It's all well and good signing prospects, but you also need the quality for us to push on. As you guys know, I was one of the people that didn't want us to finish in a Champions League spot, and I'd rather us take the Europa, because I thought it was a viable way for us to win a trophy. Yeah. Now that we're in Europa, we need to win it. Like, there's no point in me saying, no top four because we need to win it, you know, and then we're here, and then I start moving the goalposts. So for me, I need someone of Tony's level. I need Eze's level. I need a Neto, whoever it may be. I need players like that to, you know, also go with Archie Gray, and then it's a good bit of business. But as it stands right now, it's not enough. So, but yeah, I'm excited. He looks good, Saeed. Of course, it's exciting when you get a quality young player, but that's not going to move the needle for me. So, you know, I see a lot of Spurs fans infighting. A lot of fans are like, you know, this club signing that club signing that, and this is who we're getting. But it's very early on in the window at the moment. So I'm not going to go thing. But yeah, Archie Gray is a good baller, a very, very good player.
You know the idea of hijacking, Mandem, it's a good thing mentality-wise for your club. Like, if I see a club like Man United hijacking deals, bro, that's when you know, like, they actually want that player and they've gone above and beyond. Like, it's a good little, I don't know, man. It's a good little like, adrenaline feeling if you're a fan. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I know Liverpool have lost out on a few hijacks
I thought, obviously, you know, like, to hijack Brentford, I saw a few people in the comments being a bit.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying, it's a good feeling.
Yeah, they see this guy. Yeah, cool. Just have that clip ready. Have that clip ready when he said we're gonna get A, B, C, D, and possibly E.
I'm just letting you know, man.
Have that clip ready, and I will be here. I'll be there. I will be there.
I will be there. We'll be
there. Run me through that one more time. It's Xerxes, Delict, Ugarte, and another left back. Yeah. And so, there was someone else. Was it Bradford? Did you say?
No, I didn't say Bradford.
You didn't say Bradford. You sure you didn't say Bradford?
But I could add it if I want to, you know what I mean? It's up to you.
Oh, you can add it.
You might as well drop it in. You might as well drop it inside.
Man, yo, listen, Elias, I get it's Brentford, yeah, but still, man, it's still big. Do you know what I mean? Like,
that's what a lot of the people say. Oh, it's only Brentford. The thing is, for me, it's not really the club. I don't really care if it was Brentford or whatever. I like the fact that we, you know, obviously at Brentford, he was going to get more minutes. He's guaranteed to play, start week in and week out. I like the fact that obviously Andrew's spoken to him, shown him the proposal of what's going to happen, and he's willing to come to Spurs and obviously fight for a spot. I get it's Brentford, but to be fair, Brentford have got a very good recruitment and very, like, when I look at Crystal Palace, when I look at Brentford and I look at Brighton, those are the clubs for me that are very, very savvy in their recruitment. They always buy, gems and then obviously build the player up. So yeah, I think it's a good signing. But of course, we need a lot more. We need a bona fide striker. We need a right winger, and I still would like a DM, a number 6, a box to box, a really quality centre mid. Because at the moment we don't really have that. But yeah, it's early days, isn't it? The window's literally just started. Euros are still on. Copa America's still going. So all the big boys are not really going to be moving right now.
No. Apparently, no. You have no pool because that's like what people are saying.
Okay. We'll see, innit? We'll see.
Nah, Tottenham.
That's what man are saying about me. I got no pool because nothing's been done yet. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's done yet.
I think for me, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was a bit worried about Ange Postecoglou's kind of like talent ID with Werner and Brennan Johnson and them, man. But I think this one here, Archie Gray, plus the other guy, the Swedish kid, you just need to add a striker in there. Yeah. Maybe another midfielder or two. I think you need, 100. To be honest with you. And maybe another winger as well, just to kind of add a bit of depth, man. And I can't lie to you, Tottenham should pick up again. I did say, though, that Tottenham might have a difficult season and, it's not going to be all rosy. But if they get the right signings in, that could help it a lot. But I'm not sure. Yeah, even this duo again, Desiree Doué.
Yeah, he looks decent. Allegedly, he was shown around our Spurs, the training ground, and we've had talks.
We're monitoring him too.
So there's a lot. Chelsea, your squad's maxed out, man. You ain't got no more space. You literally won't be able to fit
even Archie Gray, that was our replacement if we couldn't get Dewsbury Hall.
Oh, really?
And you sniped him.
Apparently.
Apparently. What are you saying about Dewsbury Hall, though? I've not heard you talk about him. What are you saying?
Yeah, good competition in the midfield. Conference League Dewsbury Hall again, and absolutely shine. GNA is going to be sensational. He's Gallagher on steroids, from what I've heard. Does all of the dog work, actually has tech on the ball. Actually has a range of passing.
He's cool, man.
We'll just see if what's it called, if he can translate that to the Premier League. But it's good competition from the midfield. Take it.
He's a good player. He's a very good player.
Yeah, man.
He's decent. He's decent.
I like him, man. I like him.
Hey, nothing I said was wrong. Those links were there.
I still think for me though, someone's not going to be happy in that midfield. I don't know who it is. I don't know who it's going to be. But someone in that midfield's not going to be happy. And
you're stacked.
A lot of people are saying it's just going to be Gallagher, but I've got a feeling it's
Gallagher won't be here.
What, you still think you're selling them?
Yeah, we're still going to try to. As soon as England get eliminated, we're going to go look out for clubs.
Interesting. I thought you were staying, to be fair, because
he might run the contract down, but we're going to actively try to get rid of him throughout the window.
We got a semi.
And if not, he can rot on the bench, and that's his own problem.
Yeah, I don't know if this is an update from Fabrizio or not, but he's just basically saying that Chelsea are not in the race. No bid from Chelsea. Arsenal currently ahead. No issues on contract terms. And then green light and move to contract, man. It's mad. Calafiori.
Was that just now?
Calafiori. You know what I mean? What you might saying of the Eric Ten Hag contract? Yeah, I know. Months you need to go. Big
Congratulations.
Up to you, yeah, man. Be honest though, objectively, when you look at the contract here, and I start with you, D, it's a 1-year extension to the current contract. Are you surprised by that? Did you think it would be more, or did you?
It doesn't make sense if you believe in this manager. Why sign a year? So how long is it in throughout his contract? How long is he staying at United now? Say
he's staying until 2026. But he was already going to stay until 2025 anyway. If we didn't offer him
it's it doesn't really show. Oh, we have utter faith in you. It's if you're after all that drama, we're looking for this manager. We're going to make a decision, and that I don't know. It feels like half-hearted decision, man. With that contract extension, it feels half-hearted. It's like we'll see how it goes. We might still get rid of him. We might not. It feels like they didn't find a manager that they wanted, and then they just decided to stick with Ten Hag, and they're waiting to see maybe in a season or two who becomes available, what happens with Ten Hag. I don't think that shows by any means that they are fully committed to Ten Hag. I think they're just still 50-50 and going with the flow, trying to see if things do improve or not. If they don't, I think they'll change direction. But that's why that basically proves by that additional year to his contract. Otherwise, you'll sign it for another 2 to 3 years. Why only another year?
This for me. This is why I'm like, when I see the news, big up to Lewis for sending me in the morning, yeah. And I was like, let me check what Lewis sent me. And then I was like, you know, when you're pissed off and your eyes are open, but then by the end of it, you're like, oh, not too bad. It's not too. I think, you know, in this year, everyone wins, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like the Ten Hag inners win and the Ten Hag outers kind of win because it's like, he's not staying for too long, but he's staying for people to be like, yo, he's got a contract. It's official. They backed him. They're saying now, cool. You know what I'm saying?
It's just a bit of stability, isn't it?
It's a bit of stability.
Yeah, it makes sense, man. It makes sense, you know, because like you said, there was too much talking behind the back, you know, too much background noise. Is he staying? Is he going? Do you trust him? You probably don't trust him, but all the power's been taken away from him. But the fact that he signed an extension shows that he also believes in the project, which is cool. So, like you said, it's a win-win for United, to be fair. So
when does Southgate's contract run out?
Bro, please don't do that to me.
Nah. When does his contract run out? When does it? You know, Dan Ashworth and Southgate, they know each other well, man. Dan Ashworth and Southgate.
I know, that's what I'm saying to you. This is what I'm a bit worried about. A slight worry is that Southgate loses his job. Then they're like, yo, Southgate, brother, stay there and we'll come to you. We'll come collect you. I think it's gone past that because if they wanted him, they would have got him anyway. You know, if they wanted him, they would have negotiated a contract.
They couldn't really get him though, Said. He's still in the Euros and all of that, as you were saying. So this another year, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's not long enough. Southgate might, you know, have his break, then start at Man United. Dan Ashworth's guy, man. So.
Listen, if we get him, we're finished. Finished. You know what I mean, bro? Like, and that's why I'm like, I don't think it's gonna happen. But at the same time, like you said, yeah, it does leave the door open because this time next year, we're gonna be into 1 year contract of Ten Hag. It's like, what are you now doing? Are you trying to sack him? Are you not trying to sack him? What's your plan now for him? Do you know what I'm saying, guys?
Let's see if he does.
Yeah, 100%, man. He could do well, though. He could do well. Don't get me wrong.
Exactly. He could do well, and then they can extend it.
If you sign all those players that you talked about, then yeah, of course. There's quite a few there. You know,
I mean, you can have Ruud van Nistelrooy. You can have certain man in there. You know what I mean? So he could do well. So I just, for me, as long as it's not like a rash decision and we're not giving him 3-4 years, then I'm cool with that. Like I'll be kind of almost like amicable for now. And then
are you gonna support him next season?
Bro, I support the team. I don't support managers or players. I support my United. See what I mean? Like managers come and go. Like, you know what I mean? But you'll still be there regardless. Like, I never, for me, support players or managers. I just support United.
Let me just say, are you looking forward to next season? Now that
I am. I can't lie to you. I am, you know. I'll be real with you. I am. I wasn't maybe last season, but I am because it's a fresh season. Everyone always has that fresh feeling. Like, bro, it's a you know what I mean? Like, it's like, it's a new season, new dawn. New season, new optimism, new fresh start. And then you have to get, you know what I mean? You have to be okay with it. And then, obviously, by October, you're probably like, yo, end the season. Every fan's like look at the way Chelsea was for how many years? Like, by October, it's mash up. Do you know what I mean? Certain other man, Tottenham, the season's already done in August. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, do you know what I mean, bro? Like,
Saeed, I'll give you about 3 weeks into the new season before we hear a legendary Saeed rant, bro. I'll give you about 2 to 3 weeks into the season.
I hope not.
I can already see I can already see his title. Saeed's title for the first. I think I'm saying match day 2. I'll give him one game. I'm saying match day 2. End the season now. Here we go again.
Wait, who's United?
It's coming, bro. Saeed goes, I'm tired. Saeed's gonna go, I am sick. Sick.
Well, wait, Liverpool at home on the 31st.
Yeah, I'm calling that as well. I'm looking at the pictures. Yeah, Saeed's going to be outside Old Trafford in that game.
You know what he said about Arne Slot, by the way? He spoke a lot of smoke about Arne Slot, you know, as well, you know. So, you know what I mean? He's not really, he set himself up to fail. I can't lie to you, low key and that, but nah, surely not, man. Surely he's on a good vibe and that, and he's actually feeling. Do you know what I mean? Like doing something. You got what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, that's the one. I've had enough. I've had enough,
fam. I've had enough. Get this ball thrown out. I'm sick of this.
I'm sick.
It's coming, bro. It's coming.
No, my favorite one is when you're outside the stadium. You go, He goes, I am sick and tired of this manager. Get him out. Boring football. Boring.
All right, that's a good accent, you know. That's a good accent. I can't lie to you, man.
Oh shit!
For me, bro, I'm just like, yo, cool. Like, listen, I want to see good football, man. Nobody wants to not watch good football, bro. I want to see it entertained, man. Like, but right now, it ain't looking like it's entertaining, bro. Like, that's the problem for me.
But if you win, you'd be fussed, though, would you? Really? Like, if you had a good run, let's say you had a good run. It's not the greatest football, but you're winning. I'm sure you wouldn't be too.
No, of course, that's different. That's different. At the start of the season, that's different. Yeah. We will hopefully
get
get
one though. Technically, FA Cup. Like the thing is, he has one when he goes to finals. Like he does win.
He does win. You know what I mean? That is something that I could just dunk on you, man. You know what I mean? Like you, man, don't win trophies. I can be like, yo, we got a trophy, and do you know what I mean? It's one of them. Do you know what I mean? So, bro, I'm calm with it. I can't lie to you. I'm calm with it. You know what I'm saying to you, but it is what it is. Quickly on the I don't know if you see Man seeing this here, but they this is probably going to be the team against Switzerland. What do you man think of that? I don't think this is a bad team, you know.
It's trying to be like Glasner, man. Trying to be like Glasner. That is like Glasner, word for word, bar for bar, man. 2 numbers.
This is we play.
That's exactly how we played. I think that's the attacking side. It depends on how you approach it. Like, look, the formation, you have 3 at the back. See, it can be 5 depending on how Southgate approaches it. It can be very attacking. That can be very dangerous. But he's just with Southgate, you can't really win with him. To be fair, I don't rate him one bit. I think he's a fraud. But he has to change something because it's been embarrassing so far in the tournament. Then again, is it a bit too late? Is it a bit too late? I don't even know.
You know what? It's a clean slate, isn't it? It's a fresh start. We got through by the skin of our teeth. And I don't mind this formation at all. Like you said, D, it's just whether he's going to have the ball and play on the front foot. But if you look at the personnel, it does make sense for where we are in terms of who's been playing, you know, who's available. But if it's not working, you have to change things after 55 minutes at the latest. Not in the 93rd, 94th minute, you're bringing on a second striker. That was crazy. Cole Palmer, what's he got to do to get a start?
I'm just like putting Saka in that Bellingham spot and dropping Bellingham, you know.
Nah, not after Bellingham scored that goal as well. That's a bit mad.
Bellingham may be good though, Patrick.
He hasn't, but that goal was
be good.
That's a moment, isn't it? You know, sometimes you
bro,
get a moment
nobody's been good, man.
A moment. Yeah,
well, Cole Palmer's got to be in here somewhere, man.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Cole Palmer had to start for me, man. He has to start, but
you tell about Palmer, Gordon needs to be starting, bro. What are you talking about? Well, for the previous formations, Gordon needed to be there, bro.
You're right.
Bro, Gordon definitely had to be in there. Like, it's madness. He can track back. He actually enjoys to track back, go forward, direct. He's confident. He's telling them like, yo, they should play me, get me. I make defenders scared. You get what I'm saying? When he goes at them. But I'm Palmer as well. I'm just saying. But if it is formation, this don't look too bad. But it's not really ideal for me.
It's a defense for me. I'm looking at the defense. Kyle Walker. I think he's he's done, man. I think he's
a bit stinky in this tournament.
And then you look down the right hand side. You have Trent and you have Walker. That's a target right there. And in front of them, you have Mainoo.
Yes.
Mainoo's a great young talent, but defensively, I don't know. Like I think that side is a target. And then Gay, he's out, of course, who's been one of the best players. Konza's going to be down the left. So Saka, he's done it before. I guess he's got that defensive attributes, but it's about finding a balance. For me, that right-hand side, especially defensively, even when you look at the midfield, in terms of Walker, Trent, Mainoo, Walker, I don't know, man. I think Switzerland with their position, and they're tactically clued up as well. They could target that side and eat up.
You're right. And they will be targeting it. Like you said, Walker's been diabolical. He's been so bad positionally. And yes, he's got pace and he can sometimes get himself out of trouble. But at the highest level, you need more than pace. You need awareness. You need to be able to track your man. You need to speed defensively. And he's just not it. I'm worried on that right-hand side. And obviously, Trent Alexander-Arnold is fantastic on the ball. Brilliant delivery. Great at passing. But we all know he's a liability defensively, hence why we've had to move him upwards. So you're right, D, man. That right side scares me.
Look at the left compared to the right, though. Look,
yeah.
You see Konza there. At least you have Saka there to help support. Saka
help support him. Yeah.
And you have Rice there as well. When you look at that three with Saka, Konza, Rice there, it's a bit more, stable. Like you do have Rice there you could pull in. Konza's a solid defender. Saka. That right-hand side, Trent, I mean, he's not. Sometimes people got over the top about his defensive ability, but he's not great defensively. We all know that.
He's not,
Walker, and then you have a youngster, Mainoo. that right hand side compared to the left is just it's a bit
mad, yeah.
It's not balanced.
Yeah, I don't know, but I just think for me it's one of them where we just got to just see how this develops in it, and do you know what I mean? And obviously you got Southgate in it, and he's the main guy, man. But at least it looks a bit more balanced. There's a bit more protection there. Also, you got 2 10s in there, so you can at least they can be central now. Don't have to go down the wings anymore.
By the way, Said, I've got
love months.
Take care, months.
Big up, bro.
Love, man, love.
Take up, man. And by the way, Said, clip that. Make sure it's clipped.
Yeah, no, we'll clip it, man. Don't worry, man. We'll clip that. Don't worry, man. You know what I'm saying to you? Big up, man. Big up to you, months, man. But let's see, man. I think for me, I think generally Switzerland are gonna beat us. You know,
listen, it's a favorable draw. Favorable draw. You couldn't have asked for more. When you look at the other side of the draw, you just got to go out and beat them, man. They're a very good team, but I mean, when you look at your France's, your Portugals,
it's true.
Like these as Germany as well on the other side, you can't ask for a better draw than Switzerland.
Patrick, he got away with just
Slovenia look difficult.
Yeah. So that's exactly like that's why if it was if England were on the other side right now, I don't think England are playing. Like
they'd be out.
They're out. That's the thing. He's got a favorable side, and despite that, like look at some of the players that are in that team. If they were tactically like these players, we've seen them at their clubs. Like they are ballers if they have the right instructions and stuff. This England side just misses the tactics under Southgate. He's just clueless. He's been clueless. I think the players just carry him. It's a case of will the players carry him against Switzerland or not? Let's just see.
Individual moments. That's all it ever comes down to.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. That's what it is.
A draw.
Any other manager would have won a trophy for England so far. Like. I don't. Yeah, that squad. Yeah, he's not some talent.
Steve, you're spitting, man. Everything you said is bang on. And when you talk to people that really get it, they agree. Like Southgate should have won the Euros with that squad and that talent against Italy. You score early and you sit back for 95 minutes. Crazy. Even against Slovakia, we scored and we sat back for the whole of the rest of the game. After Harry Kane scored, we sat back and allowed the pressure again instead of going for the third. He's a shit manager. He really is.
Yeah. Let's see, man. But guys, make sure you don't like the video, man. I haven't even really checked the likes on the video, man. Let me just quickly check right now. We're on 500. Wow. I asked for 500 and we got 500, man. So big up to you. I'll be back tonight for the Copa America. Tonight, Argentina play Ecuador. So we see what that Paez is up to, man, and Caicedo and them, man, there. So, Lewis, shout out to you, man. I got a video dropping at
Messi. Let's go.
Yeah, there you go, man. I got a video dropping at 9 p.m. with Adam. We just filmed that outside Old Trafford, so that'll be out at 9 p.m. people. So make sure you check out for that. But yeah, man, Lewis, you're live after this. We're gonna redirect straight to you. Let them know what you got coming up.
Big up, bro.
Shameless FC.
We've got Shameless FC talking more Premier League news in about 15 minutes. So keep a lookout, guys. Flawless will be on. Steve, Ryan as well. So keep a lookout, guys. Said, love for the redirect. Big up to chat.
Always,
the panel.
always,
big up.
Always, man. Big up. D, let them know, man, what you got coming up. Anything you want to plug?
Yeah, at the Palace on Twitter. Back of the nest for Palace content. We just do like daily transfer shows for now, but once the season starts, it's going to be loads of content about Palace. So make sure to check that out.
Yeah, man. Big up to you. Specs, what you got coming up, man?
Yeah, man. No, there, bro. You get what I'm saying? Just been obviously doing my updates, obviously on the Newcastle thing. I've been doing a lot of the England stuff. You get me? Obviously, live watch alongs coming up. I'm just concentrating on the Newcastle thing right now. You get what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm on TikTok, same name, Facebook, get me, Instagram, and so on, bro. I'm trying to hit that 1,000 mark. You get me? I think I'm about 2 or 3 away from the 1,000 mark.
What?
So 2 or 3? 2 or 3, yeah, away. You get me? So I'm just trying to get me a couple of lives coming up. So yeah, hopefully, get me. I give thanks, but what will be, bro. All in good time, innit? But big up to everyone watching the show and big up to everyone in the panel, man. And I appreciate it.
Oh, you got 1K. You got 1K. You got 1K, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, man, big up, bro. 1K. You got 1K.
Respect to you. Big up to whoever did that. Big up to everyone. You get me? I appreciate it. Get me?
Yeah,
no, big up to you, man. Big up to you, man. 1K, love, man. And yeah, man, big up to Patrick, man. Love for coming on, bro.
Yeah, man. I'll be at the Never Foul Barbecue on Saturday doing watching the England game. Bro. So yeah, so everyone that's down or ready to come down and watch the England game with us. That'll be cool. Shout out to Daps, Kaz, and Ty for the invite. And then yeah, I'm on Last Word on Spurs pretty much all the time with the Spurs content. And then you'll see me here, there, and everywhere. So yeah, Patrick Tyrant on all the socials. So yeah, shout me.
Yeah, absolutely. Big up to you. And yeah, man, make sure you follow up once. He go follow up with him, Big Six Pants. Big up to Dave as well on his channel, Wolf's channel. Make sure you follow him as well. And yeah, man, Man City Galfest is done. Listen, I ain't saying nothing, man. We'll find out.
That's the main event. Main event, 10 p.m.
We don't promote any violence. Anyone
that's it. For him, but we're all brothers, man. Go ahead to Carefree Lewis channel. Just raid the chat. And when you go over there, hit the like button. But raid Saeed TV raid. We're out. Peace.